Ankles in the end it bends. Let's begin and pretend it's tranquil. Upset stomach on the boat, the lucerne to see the lion. Carved in the wall by the pond to commemorate the soldier dying over old defiance. Ergo some empire, not the inch but the entire. More.
Well, a lot of people don't understand what you've gone through or what you go through until they walk in your shoes. And, you know, it's easy to be on the outside looking in, casting stones. But, yeah, once they've walked in your shoes and really understand the truth of what goes on, I'm sure I would hope they would have a better perspective.
They don't, because it's already written in the Bible. You hear that passage I wrote,
right,
that read
right. Yeah.
I mean, that's just the majority of the world, man. I want to know that if you go on the internet, man, you got a Facebook?
Yes, I do.
Like, you go on Facebook and go down your timeline, I guarantee you're going to see something negative.
Oh, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So the world is more consumed about the evil shit, man. All this hate, the people fighting. You know, it's a real war on cops and blacks and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the world is in a bad place. You know what I'm saying? God said, don't be one with the world, be one with the Father. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what made me just out of nowhere, man, just start to like open up my eyes and see a lot of the things that I see, and I just want to separate myself from all this stuff. And like I said, it's not like when I say I want to fight for the best money I can get. It's like I'm only respect the money. I'm not saying that I'm in love with money, because you know like, I'm giving so much time on my. You know, I don't got an education, a college education like my wife do. You know what I'm saying? So she's a little bit more safe than I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm blessed off of having a physical skill that I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna do my best and I'm gonna make some honest living. You know, because I did some things in my past where I'm not happy about, like making money, like selling drugs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I overcame all those things, and I didn't have to sit down like other people did and do a lot of time and live in regret in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just learned from my mistakes right away, and just, you know, I'm trying to move forward in life and try to become a better person and, you know, do the work of God and just spread the good news, and at the same time, you know, live behind the scenes, that behind closed doors, the person I'm trying to be is the person I'm letting the public world get to see. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if they like it or not, it's just not up to me to decide that for them.
Well, I think if anyone were to sit down and have a conversation with you, they can see how genuine of a person you are. And I'm not just saying that, but they can see that. I think they'd be able to see that and see that you've tried to and you continue to, because we're all works in progress. We're all trying to make progression and be better people. I mean, with the scripture you read me, and as we've been talking about, yeah, there are some people out there that are evil, but I want to.
I was watching something. Did you hear about the anchor this morning with the cameraman who got shot and got killed on live TV? You know what I mean? Like that type of stuff.
Well, and even in our avenue, like with you being a boxer, me being a reporter, from what I've noticed, and I'll be honest, there's a lot of double standards when it comes to boxing. There's a lot of double standards, a lot of racially, a lot of biased writing, racially inspired writing against black people, black fighters, and people may not know. I mean, I'm black myself, and you know, I try and write the most non-biased material out there. If there are some black fighters out there, Cuban fighters or whatnot, people of minority, I try and shed a positive light on them, just because I don't think we get fair treatment.
We don't. Trust me, man. I'm glad to hear that you even talking about this, because you know what I'm saying. Like that's why they want to see Gennady Golovkin beat up. That's why they want to see him, because he's a white guy who's a nice looking white guy, and they giving him that light because of, you know what I mean. Like they want to see a white guy dominate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, especially minorities. You know what I'm saying, and they you know what I mean. And it's so crazy because you're not allowed to talk like that, because you know what I'm saying, they might think that you're crazy, or that's what the world's gonna perceive me as. So like I said, I just keep my, you know what I'm saying, if they want to see it happen, regardless if it happens or not, you know what I'm saying, I'm just gonna go out there and do my best, and then I'm gonna get paid for it, because you know what I mean, it should be health, and your wealth should be your wealth should be second, but your health should be number one. So,
Right.
I don't deny he's not a good fighter or not, but it's just like when it comes to the pain and gain kind of thing, this is like a real thing to me. This is like, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have a missing tooth, and I have to worry about my bridge always coming out and breaking all the time, bro. And broke in the last fight, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well,
So
and I've seen you get scrutinized unfairly. I've seen a lot of your Cuban brothers, Erzeni Laura. I've seen Gilmore Rigondeaux get scrutinized and criticized for what? I mean, they're great fighters. They're men trying to establish an honest living for themselves, and they get scrutinized and criticized for simple things. And it's like y'all don't apply the same standards to a Gennady Golovkin or to a Manny Pacquiao or to whatever. I mean, I don't want to go venture off too much off topic, but I mean, leading up to the whole Mayweather Pacquiao thing, they tried to demonize Mayweather and they tried to paint Manny Pacquiao out as a saint. I don't want to say anything bad about Manny just because I don't know him personally, but it's like, you know, you can interpret certain things you see, you know, post-fight interview and, you know, interviews after that, the aftermath or whatnot, how a person handles himself. And, you know, it's just unfortunate how they do things.
Right. And then for me, he didn't even hold up a selfie. Like when I used to then like to see Oscar De La Hoya say that he thought he would clearly want to fight because you don't know what you look like in a fight. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how you feel. You can feel like you won and got your ass whooped. But it's a feeling of fighter. I maybe can't speak on behalf of other fighters, but like you have to see it before you can like judge it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, when Pacquiao, he came back with all the thing and like coming back to saltwater. I don't mean to be speaking like crazy, but if he would have like knocked Mayweather out, you know what I'm saying, with a torn rotator cuff, just imagine what kind of scrutiny Mayweather would have went under.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But since that didn't happen, you know what I'm saying, they basically they really jumped ship immediately. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, it's the same reason why Ronda Rousey won Fighter of the Year for the ESPYs and Floyd didn't win, because he beat the guy they were propping up. But I mean,
that's crazy. Man, was the biggest fight of the century.
Yeah, the biggest fight of the century, and you damn well know if Manny Pacquiao would have won that fight, he'd be the Fighter of the Year, greatest fighter of all time. He'd receive all these accolades, this and that. But when one of us win, it's a different story.
Ain't giving a fuck. Yeah, it's always like that. So I'm really interested in like talking to Andre Ward soon because I know he's a big believer in God, and I want to just know how to just like keep God number one through his success, and I think he's well off, and you know what I mean. For him not to fight his bunch, he seemed like he's still in good spirit and everything. So I mean,
he's a good dude.